Every season leaves clear messages for those who know how to listen. Some franchises advance, others stagnate, and some realize they're just missing one piece to take the next leap. In Chicago, the feeling after 2025 was exactly that. The team evolved, won important games, but something was still evident in the decisive moments. And now, a historic voice has decided to say aloud what many have been thinking in silence. It's not just any offseason rumor. It's not just another name thrown into debate programs. When franchise legends take a public stance, the issue takes on a different weight, especially when it involves aggressiveness, defensive identity, and immediate impact. And that's exactly what's being discussed now behind the scenes of the league. The Chicago Bears took an important step in 2025, but cold analysis of the roster shows a deficiency that became clear against elite offenses. The defense improved, the system worked better, but the pressure on the opposing quarterback was still inconsistent. In an NFL increasingly focused on quick passes and mobile quarterbacks, it's not enough to generate occasional pressure. You need to cause constant discomfort. And that's precisely what was lacking at key moments of the season. Even with Montez Sweat delivering physical presence and leadership on one side of the line, the complement never solidified. Injuries, failed gambles, and emergency adjustments made it clear that the pass rush needed real help, not symbolic help, not rotational help, help with immediate impact. The kind of player who changes the opponent's offensive plan even before the snap. It was in this context that Brian Urlacher decided to speak. And when one of the greatest offenders in franchise history publicly endorses a move, it can't be ignored. Urlacher highlighted consistent intensity, effort on every snap, and the ability to change big games. For those familiar with Chicago's defensive culture, this kind of praise isn't given lightly. It's practically a seal of approval. Technically, the arrival of Max Crosby would solve a long-standing problem for the Bears all at once. Pressure on the edge, versatility to line up in different formations, an engine that never shuts off. Alongside Sweat, Chicago would have one of the most feared duos in the NFL. But none of this comes cheap. Trades of this caliber require high draft picks and possibly young players in return. It's a heavy investment, but also a clear sign of ambition. The big question is strategic. General Manager Ryan Poles has been building the roster with patience and discernment, avoiding impulsive moves. Still, opportunities of this caliber rarely arise. When insiders like Jay Glazer raise doubts about the future of superstar, the window opens and closes quickly. For the Bears, the question isn't just, is it worth it? It's, is this the move that transforms a good defense into a dominant defense? Because if it is, Chicago knows that this type of decision often defines eras.